Welcome back to the 5K series, guys. This is sponsored by First Home Mortgage and our partners at the Elmendorf Group. Big shout out to them, adding some serious prize money on top of an already important tournament. This tournament will see the X Games, the final chance to get a major chunk of pro points before the roster lock on Tuesday. Strictly Business is currently set to be the 5th team to be invited. FaZe Black, just outside of that top 5, looking to be the 6th team. If FaZe Black can win this, they have a chance of taking out SB overall in terms of pro points, but SB could basically secure a spot right here with the win on Search and Destroy.
It's scary. So we did find out that we are going to be keeping the exact same host. So SB is going to have host going into Warhawk Search and Destroy. And as we all know from Strictly Business, we see a lot of Bs with long AR shots there.
Yeah, I think SB, I mean, FaZe Black's in a bad spot here, and that's since they're doing back-to-back host. But this, well, one, for SB, this is the deciding game. But I think if FaZe Black can win this, it's looking very, very good when they're going to be going to Formal's host then. Because Formal on Blitz, you know, you see he's going to drop 30 to 40 kills. Like, it's going to happen.
40 every time.
So that's what, we just got to see how this game 2 goes, man, because this is going to be nuts, especially for a player, you know, kind of like Formo, sits that back truck with, you know, with that Remington.
In Cali.
We're going to see some hit markers, that's for sure. But this is going to be tough. And a quick update, Puckett, I did see some tweets. It looks like Justice did upset TK.
Nice. Good stuff from Justice. They're struggling in the COD League, but this is a very good team. I've just been waiting for them to perform. But that's
they seem to kind of be like, I don't want to say the leftovers because that sounds mean, but they were kind of just like thrown together in that scramble because, as we all know, Justice lost the majority of their team.
Yeah.
And by their entire team, and they just kind of took what's left. And, you know, when you put them all together, they are good. But anyways.
Great Jiminy Cricket, Scott, round 1.
All right, here's the action. John on your screen. Saints and Sensor picking up the first 2 kills, but unfortunately, John now in a 1-on-4, gets one, tagged up.
Oh, yep.
He's almost amazing, almost.
Did you start with defense there, Puckett?
I did. I watched Formal for a moment.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thanks.
I saw the sniper, and I'm like, yo, if you don't see a snipe, it's going to be boring.
That's good. Yeah, well, let's at least, let me know. Just let us know who you're starting off with. That way, so Scott and I don't get excited about stuff that no one has any idea
I jump to it. As soon as you guys get excited, I jump to it. Don't worry. All right, so FaZe Black puts away all long-range weapons. You got MTARs, except for Dedo, who now has the Remington. But this is definitely the classic B push, and we kind of talked about this last time we had a cast. It's a one-trick pony move to constantly flood B.
Yeah, and teams still love it. And the one thing about FaZe Black, which is what we're actually seeing as a counter here from SB, is that they know smoke scode. Oh, God.
That is huge.
Never mind. I was going to say, the one thing everyone knows is that they throw smokes and then Sensor hops directly on the bomb site, as you're seeing right now.
Go ahead, Scott. Sorry.
No. It's just all he does. So if you get aggressive with him and push him, you'll be able to make it a 2-2 just like that.
Wow, and Formal, unfortunately, not able to hit the shots on that guy going into post. And that would have saved his bomb carrier there. 1v1, Dedo.
He's big.
Dedo is a big man of small stature.
You're so happy right now that they're up 2-0.
The jump headshot to finish,
just,
man.
Man, this is a big game. I'm sweating.
All right, I'm writing that down. Impressive kill cam from Dedo. Round 2, he is going to give them a 2-0 lead. Let's go over to SB on the attack. All right, Bulldog's my player to watch right now. He's ready with his red dot Remington. Double nades as well.
That's
not bad.
That last round, they almost choked that away because that was a 4-2 advantage for FaZe Black pretty much, 30 seconds in. That would have been awful to lose that one up 2 guys, but Dedo able to clutch that there, and we'll see here on the flip side, Methods does have one basically directly under water tower. That grenade might be perfect. He might just tag somebody.
I think the trophies went down, and that's...
Yeah.
I'm surprised we're not seeing any sit rep anymore. Spotting those trophies and just cleaning them up with the double nades here on Warhawk, but oh God! Down goes Bulldog.
All right, Saints hits him with that Semtex. Dedo about to get pressure. Dedo will fall. Spacely and John left alive in the 2-on-2. Bomb still not planted, and there is an enemy on that flank. They got to be so careful here.
Oh, yeah, well, they were both kind of pinned and loading there, and you can see on the mini-map, they're just kind of pincered here. So it's just when FaZe decides to make their push. I think they're coming. Sensor picks up one. They trade. We're in another 1v1. It's Sensor versus John.
Oh, God. John just needs to play this slow. He really does. He has the advantage on Sensor here. He's got the AR, but oh, God. He missed the stairs. Oh, he's going to give me a panic attack.
Yeah, I think he's having a panic attack just watching his movements here.
I got a little freaked out, I'm not going to lie.
Oh, Sensor's pushing. This is going to be, I think he saw his feet coming up there. This is a bad spot for Sensor. He does get in. What's this? Sensor challenge it? Oh, my. I don't know if Sensor shot his gun.
Man, Sensor tried to get cheeky, and actually I was nervous for John. I was like, you're out in the open. You don't know what side he's coming out of. We have Oracle mode on, but
yeah,
if you're John in that situation, you got to go big. He trusted his gun skill and takes the round for SB. FaZe Black back on the attack, and Sensor always grabbing this bomb. Dedo, let's see if he connects on these nades off the break. He goes here every single round.
Well, I think half of their kills so far for FaZe Black has been grenades. Like, I think they've got five kills now with grenades, something like that. So that's really been getting it done for them. But at the same time, when you're getting a lot of grenade kills, you got to think SB is going to kind of expect this stuff a little bit more. They're not going to get away with those easy kills.
No, not at all. And I mean, Dedo, that's his job. You know, he has to hit the cross, and then he lets them know basically how many people are going to run over there. But Sensor's down immediately, and that's because the smokes went down and they were able to get that peck.
It was great eyes from Stanville being able to spot the leg moving, going for the plant, and now it's a 4-on-2. And one thing I wanted to point out, John actually started with the sniper rifle. After being tagged up by Dedo's concussions, pulls out this LMG. Is this the perfect weapon for the situation?
It's not bad, no. It really isn't. I mean, he can play very, very good defense here, and he can just sit back and, especially online, the LMG registers very, very well.
More shots going down, and John will get the final kill. Nice patient play out of Strictly Business. Ties it up at 2 apiece.
Yeah, I thought they had a chance to come back in that one. We were on with Dedo. After they went down 2 guys, he got just launched some grenades over by the bomb plant, able to pick up somebody, I think, by water tower.
Yep.
But not able to climb back in that one, as they pretty much got dominated from the break there. And that's what we got to watch. I mean, pretty much one side here has gotten the first 2 kills like every single round almost. You haven't seen like that back and forth trade. It's been like 2 down within 20 seconds. So we'll see how this one plays out.
This round's huge. If they can win on this attack, I would say it's SB's game to lose.
Sorry, on board with John at the moment. Spacely carrying the bomb just to his left. Both players will be pushing up together. John goes down. Spacely answers back in the trade. Can he get the 2-piece? Out of ammo, gets him with that last bullet. And this bomb's going down. However, it's a 2-on-2. The enemy's closer, and just as I say that, Stanville makes it a 2-on-1 in favor of SB. Dedo, last man standing for FaZe.
He's got a lot of ground to cover here, Puckett, and if he's got to work with this. He has to know that Stain, being a veteran player, is going to rotate back to his teammate, and he is able to do it, and now it's going to be a 1-on-1.
I'll tell you what, this should have already been FaZe Black's game, really, if Sensor didn't have to reload, because that really kind of went exactly how it needed to. It was just a trade. FaZe Black started off the killing spree there, but this 1v1, I don't know if he's going to go. He's got to go for the defuse, basically. He's not going to be able to find this player.
And Spacely, S&D veteran, knows how to play this big battle, and he's got it.
He didn't. He has time. He got it.
No, he 100% got that.
Oh my goodness, Dedo, so clutch. 0.2 seconds left on the clock as he is going to get it. 3 rounds to 2. What
Dedo's
a performance in round 5.
2 out of their 3 wins.
Spacely had one job, man. Just wait till 7-5. But, you know, dude, in the heat of the moment, it is very, very difficult. But Dedo, he's got ice running through his veins.
Yeah, that was incredible. I'm pumped up right now. There's some adrenaline going through my veins.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. My arms are a little shaky here. All right, bomb is going to be very slow defense from Strictly Business. They do not want to give up any early deaths. Dedo, the lone player over by the repair shop. Everyone else on the attack for FaZe Black.
Well, Dedo actually threw his nades slightly differently. He threw him back A instead of hitting that cross, and so obviously SB was like, oh, wait, I think they're going with an A. But that's what's weird is that they haven't put the bomb down yet, so FaZe Black has no idea what SB's throwing.
Hey, that's tough. Yeah, FaZe Black could have had that bomb down 10, 15 seconds ago. I think they're going to try and push
Bulldog with a nasty headshot on Saints. Picks up the double, stops the plant, or actually the bomb did get down. Battle in the middle. It looks like Spacely's dropping. 2-on-2, Dedo and Formal. Bulldog falling. It's all up to John in a terrible position.
Well, he made one kill
Wow.
here. Will he be able to get this other guy? He's got a thermal RMG, taking a long time to pull it up. And will he be able to do this? 20 seconds. He's going to push us.
He's John, baby. John's got this. Nope.
Oh, no!
Wait, he didn't see it. Oh, they're playing Ring Around the Shed.
Ring around the propane tank, babe.
Oh, my.
Well, here comes the timing.
And there's the sprint.
It's huge.
I thought he was going to pick up the vector there. I got so nervous.
He just like fumbles and he's like, oh man.
I can't believe the timing there. I mean, John looked the wrong direction for like 3 seconds. And it must have been Dedo turning at the same exact time, as that was like the most awkward final 1v1 I've ever seen, as they're both just like scrambling in circles there, not able to get eyes on each other. But hell of a job by John, and just like that, it is 3-3.
John and Dedo both 7-3 for their squads. Definitely the clutch players so far. John taking Dedo's role with the early grenades. Neither connect mid-street, and here's a 4-man push over to B for SB. The player to watch on defense, definitely Dedo in this situation.
I thought they won that last round when Formal got that headshot on Methods. I couldn't believe he won that 1v1. I thought he was dead to rights, and they still fall in that. So tie series. This is going 11.
Look at this strategy. They're stacking 4 guys in the back here. They have no one basically watching the flank just yet. So if FaZe Black really decides to get a little bit antsy, they can push up, and John spotted that guy at Water Tower, and he's going to be taken out.
Dedo, nice defense. Now it's going to be Bulldog taking pressure. 2 players pushing. That grenade not going to connect. 2 on 4. This is looking ugly for SB. I feel like FaZe Black just taking their time and triangulating. Here's 3 players. Bulldog deals with 1. Drops Stain, though. 1 on 3. Can he do this?
Dedo has the first 3 right now, and Sensor gets the last 1.
Wow.
Dude, Dedo is
10 and 3.
good.
So if anyone thinks that, you know, possibly as casters, we didn't really know what we were talking about with Dedo and S&D, you're getting a glimpse of it right now, as he has just got his team on his back, carrying through the war zone of Warhawk.
Dude, he's so good. He really, honestly, is so good at this game.
He's a peaker, man. He sets up perfectly. I think that's the best attribute of his game. Let's watch him for the full round. Unless something crazy goes down. It looks like defense, a very slow push over to B. 1 player's going to watch A, and guess where FaZe Black's going?
Yeah, you'll see.
It doesn't change.
Yeah, B all day, every day. Even days where they want to go to A, they will also be going to B.
Yep.
All right, so Dedo out of the action for the first few moments. 1 player pushing up from 10. Let's keep our eyes on Stainville. Will he get an early pick? He just tossed up some grenades.
I think he's going to get no sale on that puck, man, but
Nothing.
Look at this. Here, they're trying to bait Sensor. The bomb is going to go down, and members of SB are not peeking it at all. They should have peeked it because they saw the smokes, but they didn't want to. I think they were expecting something to be like kind of skewed.
Bad news for FaZe Black, though. Well, positive they got the bomb down. Negative, Dedo, their best SMB player, at least right now, is also down. So advantage here. It's kind of split. I mean, bomb down, but down a man.
Look at Spacely, too. Spacely's on a huge flank. This is going to be a humongous pinch. Stain's going to go down as well.
Stain falling, but you got Bulldog still up with John. John and Bulldog pushing in for the kills. Down goes John. Spacely hunting the last kill at Sensor in the 1-on-3. Sensor knows he's just got to kill the bomb diffuser, and he does. Huge play from Sensor.
Wow, Sensor went so clutch. I think Methods had the opportunity there to maybe clean him up before he got that kill, but basically it was just who got it first. Methods killing Sensor, or Sensor killing the bomb planter, and dear Lord God.
That was nuts, dude. I mean, Sensor made the right call. 9 times out of 10, a lot of people aren't going to make that call. Well, he shot the right guy at the right
kill.
time.
You got to think he panicked jumping out there too, seeing both. I mean, Methods was staring directly where he was going to hop out. So really, really clutch play out of Sensor.
First kills go to Saints. He picks up 2. Going for the ace, has 2 more. Trap gets the call out. Will he push forward? They're playing it safe, and all of a sudden, it's up to Methods in a 1-on-4 for game number 2.
You can feel that nervous chill come down SB's back right now.
Saints with
as they know it's going to FaZe Black's host in game number 3. Whatever the game type is, you can feel how they're
there's 2 things to kind of look at here, Chris. You know, 1, we're going to Formal's host. Obviously, you would say advantage to FaZe Black. On the flip side, I believe you were reading stats earlier and said what their win percentage in Blitz is
35%.
Yeah, so that's by far their worst. So this is going to be a hell of a series.
All right, guys, if you're enjoying this series, make sure to tweet it out to your friends. We are live right here on MLG.TV/COD for Call of Duty. We'll be right back with game number 3 after this.